Welcome to our quick 10-minute yoga practice for a lunch break or whenever you just need some movement in your day. Taking a few lovely deep breaths as you settle down into your seat. And when you're ready, beginning to take some lovely arm circles wide and out overhead, coming into Anjali Mudra at the heart. Let's keep doing that a couple of more times. Really getting some movement into the body. On our next arm circle, we're going to clasp those hands, bring the palms out towards the front and cat spine, feeling that lovely stretch before clasping our hands behind our backs and coming on into a lovely forward fold. Slowly coming up, keeping that clasp but bending through the elbows and moving the knuckles and wrists over to one side of the waist. Getting that nice elongation through the neck as well by bending our head to the one side. We're going to repeat that when you're ready on the other side. And really making sure that you're getting that lovely stretch through the neck. Come into a little bit of a side bend now. So left hand out to the side, right arm over the top. Right hand out to the side, left hand over the top and feeling that nice side bend before switching sides. Obviously, it doesn't matter which order you do it in as long as we get both sides evened out. Gorgeous. When you're ready, coming up slowly to a standing position at the front of the mat. Take a second to settle in there before once again, a beautiful arm circle overhead. Let's bring those arms back into that clasp position before coming back into an easy chair pose. Left knee raises up before we step it back into a warrior one legs, opening up through the chest, and then coming down into our humble warrior. A couple of breaths here, just really feel the openness through the shoulders that comes from this arm position. And when you're ready, pivoting the back foot, before coming down on the back knee and once again shining that chest forward, maintaining that position through the arms. Up into a crescent lunge style position before stepping up to the front and into that easy chair pose. Repeat on the other side. So right leg, knee up, right foot back and that lovely open lunge position before coming down into humble warrior. And when you're ready, up into a crescent lunge-like position before bringing that back knee down and letting those knuckles trail down the back leg and the chest opens up. Once again, lifting back up, stepping up towards the front of the mat. This time we might bend it forward, just really see if we can bring those arms up and overhead and get some stretch through the back of the legs as well. Okay, back up into that easy chair modification. Left knee up towards the chest, stepping back into warrior one legs, opening up through the chest and then bending forward into humble warrior. Won't stay as long this time, so coming up onto crescent, then back down on the back leg, knee onto the ground. Really shine that heart forward. Pop up onto the back foot once more. This time we'll circle the hands over the top and bend forward, twisting over the front leg and pushing those palms together. See if you can really use those palms to get the twist from the core. Okay, stepping up towards the front, once again into that easy chair before clasping your hands behind your back. This time right knee lifts up, right foot back, chest stretching forward before we come down into humble warrior once more. And slowly up into that crescent style position before resting the back knee down, feeling the knuckles trace down the back leg and the chest is reaching forward. Okay, we're going to do our twist once again on this side. So front elbow hooking over the front knee, palms pressed together to get that lovely twist before the hands come down to the earth and we step forward back into that easy chair with the clasped arms. Bend forward once again now into a bound Uttanasana and slowly lifting back up for me. Okay, let's circle the arms overhead. This time we're going to circle our left arm underneath our right into eagle arms. Bring the left leg up, step it back once more into that easy warrior one position before we're bending forward in eagle arm version of humble warrior. Very similar flow here, so twist, pivoting on the back foot, back knee down, and then we have our lovely chest opening pose. Before we step up, this time just straight back up to the front of the mat, circle those arms up and overhead and down through the palms at the center of the heart. Okay, this time we're going to loop our right arm under the left into eagle arms, right knee up to the chest before stepping back into an open warrior one style pose and then bending forward into your humble warrior. Raising up, pivoting on the back leg, back knee down, and lovely chest opener here. Once again, we're going to pop back up to the front, nice big arm circle here, down through the center of the heart. And this time we're going to come down onto the earth, do a little bit of a wrist stretch. So you could do cat-cow here with your arms, or your palms, fingers I should say, facing backwards, or you could just face those fingers towards you and go back and forth a bit like I've been doing here. All right, let's open up through the chest with our thread the needle pose. So right arm out to the side, threading down underneath and resting that shoulder onto the earth. Nice, easy breaths here as well. Okay, when you're ready, we'll come back, opening out through that arm once more before resting it down and switching over. It's really nice to sometimes practice straight on the grass, on the earth, rather than using a mat, particularly if it's just for a really nice quick practice like this one. It can be quite grounding when we're in environments that aren't as organic all day if we're at work particularly. Okay, coming out of that lovely thread the needle and into a nice, easy Balasana child's pose. Really just let go here, particularly through the thoracic or mid-spine. If you are doing this in a break between working from home or studying or sitting or lifting children, it's nice just to have a 10-minute chunk of the day carved out for yourself to work through, particularly that upper and midsection of the back as well, and through the shoulders that can sometimes hold a lot of the tension we might carry. Of course, you can always pause this and stay in this position for absolutely as long as you want. Otherwise, start to move on out now, down onto your back, and a little egg of the universe style hug of your knees into your chest. Really curl up into that little ball and take it out into a twist, so letting the knees fall over to one side and your gaze go towards the other side. A nice easy twist here as we feel the goodness that we've done today. And when you're ready, the legs coming through center and over onto the other side. Enjoy feeling the earth really support your body here. Actively let go. Make sure you're not clenching between the eyebrows or perhaps around the jaw. See if you can just loosen everything right up. Give yourself a nice big hug of the knees once more before coming into an easy Shavasana pose. If you had the space, you could always also put your legs up the wall here instead. Otherwise, just a few moments, a few breaths to take in the goodness that this little yoga snack has done for your body and for your mind. Feel free to stay here as long as you like. Thank you for practicing with me.